Hello, all UPP staff. Welcome to our video about the application of Cambodian National Qualifications Framework in higher education context. What is a qualifications framework? A qualifications framework is learning descriptors which shows the levels of qualifications. This framework is used to measure learning outcomes. As can be seen in this slide, the table shows 3 columns. The first column on your left-hand side, there are 8 levels of Cambodia National Qualification Frameworks. The middle column is the technical and vocational education and training known as TVET. The last column is the higher education. From this slide, we see that the learners in level 5 are interchangeable. They can move from either higher education to TVET or from TVET to higher education. The Cambodia Qualification Framework is divided into 5 levels of qualifications, namely certificate level, diploma or associate level, bachelor, master, and doctoral level. In this table, the value measure of CNQF refers to the minimums of credit hours. It is important to understand that 1 credit equals 15 hours. The allocated credit hours are based on the level of qualifications. For example, 30 credits are required for certificate level, 30 credits for diploma, 120 credits for bachelor's, 45 credits for a master, and 54 credits for PhD. The characteristics and expected learning outcomes at each level are categorized into characteristics of programs mainly focus on learning activities, duration, characteristics of qualifications holders mainly focus on demonstrated level of qualifications holders, application, learning outcomes in each domain mainly focuses on knowledge, cognitive skills, interpersonal skills and responsibility, communication, information technologies, and numerical skills and psychomotor skills. Pathways to the qualifications mainly focuses on requirement of attaining qualifications and further qualifications. Typically, it is recommended that writing learning outcomes need to utilize the action verbs in Bloom taxonomy. For example, in knowledge domains, we commonly use the verbs in this list such as define, describe, recognize, record, identify, and so on. For cognitive skills, we commonly use the verbs in this list such as estimate, explain, criticize, calculate, analyze, justify, interpret, appraise, etc. For interpersonal skills and responsibilities, we commonly use the verbs in this list such as demonstrate, judge, illustrate, modify, show, rise, and so on. For communications, information technology, and numerical skills, we commonly use verbs in this list such as demonstrate, calculate, illustrate, interpret, research, questions, operate, appraise, evaluate, assess, and criticize. For psychomotor skills, we commonly use the verbs in this list such as perform, dramatize, employ, operate, construct, assemble, experiment, and reconstruct, and so on. Here are some examples of course learning outcomes from the Bachelor of Civil Engineering. By the end of the course, students should be able to independently seek and present information on the collapse of the buildings, demonstrate positive teamwork attributes by contributing actively in group projects, analyze data gathered from a target situation analysis, and design instructional materials for a specific group of learners, orally present information and answer questions with confidence on an assigned project. This implementation of QA through CNQF include the product through the accreditation of achievement standards, training providers, registration process, the monitoring and auditing of process and outcomes, control, supervisions and monitoring of assessment, certification, and graduate procedures and outcomes, providers or system-wide evaluations of quality, including evaluation by external board, agency, and provision of public information on the performance of providers such as program and component completions, students, and employer satisfaction. Thanks for watching this video.